Hey,
Can you
for
hear
you,
me now?
you sound better, sis. Go ahead.
Okay, so I've been following Dr. B all this week. His information has truly been encouraging, fulfilling. I'm at a point in my life I don't really eat a lot of meat anymore. I was alkaline, but I stopped because it just wasn't for me. My main focus is more trying to get out of my mind and be more in my body. So that's my goal at this time.
So do you have a question?
Yes. So I was wondering, so where I'm at in my life, I'm trying to continue to stay positive, and I'm just trying to figure out what I need to continue to do to keep myself grounded.
What does positive mean?
Mm, honestly, I don't know.
So we've got to be careful for, of using certain words that we're not sure what they mean.
Hmm.
Positive means posing and stuck. It's like a spark, a posing spark. It it doesn't mean necessarily good. Even though we've all agreed that positive means good and negative means bad, negative means no gates, no gative. It's the
Hmm.
it's the negative side of the electrical circuit is what makes the atoms. So why don't we not use the word positive? Let's ask the question what you would like. What would you like? What is the result that you would like?
I would say, as far as a result, um, just continue to know who I am, not going off of trying to be positive, but continue to figure out who I am as a person.
I'm glad you said that because sometimes you got to go negative. you got
Hmm.
to. This is the law of rhythm. You got to use it all. You see, but what we're looking for from you is where would you like to be? What is the destination? So imagine you're on a journey.
Hmm.
Give me one or two or three things that you would like to. Where would you like to be? What would you like to feel? Where would you like to end up?
Mentally free, grounded, and being more happy with thyself.
Are you grounded right now?
No.
Close your eyes.
Hmm.
Take a deep breath and blow it out through your mouth like you're whistling. Imagine your feet are on the ground and the soles of your feet are sending energy down into the earth. Imagine there's roots on the soles of your feet, and your feet are connecting you into the core of Big Mama, the Great Mother. And imagine Father Sky is coming down, shining on the top of your head. And as you breathe deeply, imagine that the energy from above and the energy from below are meeting in your solar plexus. Feel it now. Imagine there's an energy stirring deep inside you. Do you feel this energy deep inside you?
Yes, I do.
Now smile. Just smile. Just smile. Smile. Bigger, 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 bigger. Now, on the count of three, you're going to yell. Move away from the mic because you're going to yell really loud and let all the old energy go. You're going to yell, let go. Since you're on the show, let's let go and let everybody else let go too. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3. Scream. That wasn't a big scream. Was that a
I think
halfway scream?
it's her reception. The something with the
Oh,
mic.
It's
let's
my
scream one more time. Everybody scream. Come on. 1, 2, 3. Scream. Now, clap your hands and celebrate. Now, how do you feel?
I feel much better.
Now, every time you're ready to tap back into this, just clap
Hmm.
your hands and it'll bring on this state. We just created a mind state and we just did what's called a mind map. It's based on your imagination.
Okay.
Hey, Lene, let me ask you a question real quick. It doesn't have to be a long answer. Just
Yeah.
real quick. I'm just curious.
Okay.
Are you engaging in something right now that you know you need to stop, but you haven't stopped yet?
Yes.
Do you mind saying what it is?
Overeating with my emotions of past trauma.
Okay.
So you get to a point where you've eaten and your body says, I've had enough, and you keep eating.
Yeah, then it's making me emotional talking about this, but yeah.
Okay. When did you eat last?
About 8 o'clock.
And did you overeat at 8 o'clock?
Yeah, I did, because I had something for lunch as well.
Okay. Was that you that ate earlier?
Yes.
So really quickly, that's not
Mhm.
you. Whenever you talk about your old self, say she.
Mhm. Okay.
She overate. If you say I or me, it
Mhm.
brings it into the present space and you can't break the spell. So one thing that everybody can learn really quickly is when you talk about your old self, anything before right now, say he or she, or say in the past. And that takes the energy off of you. So now you're not blaming yourself. She overeats. So in the class, we show you how to recognize who you are, because it's about finding out who you really are and not what the egregor you. You know, that's like a ghost or something that's taken over you. That's not you. That's just an effect and a symptom of what you've been through. And you're becoming greatness right now, just by you calling in right now, Lene. Your energy
Yeah,
is rising in you. Everybody here is going through the same thing you're going through together as a family, as one. You are the godness. You are tapped into the godness in you, and it's already been there. You've been 3 feet from gold. Never bring the old you into the now you. You okay?
Yes, I am. I add that to my journal tonight. I really appreciate y'all both. And thank you for doing everything y'all can for us.
And remember to clap. Celebrate.
Thank you for calling, Lene. All right. Peace, sis.
Thank you. Y'all have a good one.
You too.
You too.
Have a good night. Peace. All right. We're gonna like I said, we're not gonna be in here too long. That was real good. I'm real glad we did that. That was real good. Let's get to the next caller real quick. In the God Ether, are you there?
Quick, put a light on, Elon. Oh, shoot. Peace.
Peace,
How y'all
peace.
doing
How you
today?
doing? All right. What's your
Doing pretty
question,
good.
my brother?
I've been on here a couple times before, but I just want to ask Dr. Be Serious. What's your thoughts on the connection between fungi, plants, and crystals, and how they all synergistically communicate to basically keep balance in nature? You know what I mean?
First of all, the mycelium network, which we call mushrooms, that's what the soil is. That's the soil. The soil is a combination of living organic matter, which is the mushrooms, the mycelium, and what we call the humus, or plants that are dematerializing or breaking back down, and also crystals. The earth is made of crystals. It's made of these crystals, and metals are actually beings.
Yeah,
they're living beings. What you have to be careful of is that you are not from the crystal world. This is for you personally. You're from a whole nother place called the noble gases. You're noble. You have a nobility vibration. Okay, I'm going to prove it to you. You ready for something?
Yeah.
I want you to say, I'm at my highest vibration.
I'm at my highest vibration.
Now, take the crystals off your head. Take your crown off for 1 second.
Sheesh.
And say, I am at my highest vibration.
I am at my highest vibration.
Put it back on. And say, I am at my highest vibration.
I am at my highest vibration.
Now take it off again. Say, I am at my highest vibration.
I am at my highest vibration.
Something happens. You hear the difference?
Yeah.
Because the crystals that you're wearing as a crown, right? They're in a different arrangement. So, and it's changing the way the energy is flowing from your hair. Your 9 ether hair is picking up information from the galaxy because the natural hair coil, the 9 ether natural hair coil that's picking up what micro vibrations from the environment can easily be blocked. So we have to be careful from putting crystals on our head because the information may come and hit the crystals and you may not get all of it. So you have to be very careful when you're going to wear certain crystals and things, especially on your head, because your head is already higher than the crystals you're wearing. That's why your head grows out, right? And it's reaching out into the highness. Our hair, when we leave it alone, let it be natural, it's reaching up. That is the high vibration. Did you know that people who do remote viewing, you've heard of remote viewing, right?
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
They can't read anybody with an afro or locks or their natural hair in a coil.
Yeah, that makes sense.
They can read, they can see your body, but they can't see your face if your hair is in its natural vibration. That's why the government says, well, so, you know, you need to get the people to straighten their hair, get some dark and lovely, and, you know, do this to it and get the natural coil out of it, because that natural coil is tapping you into the natural coil and the vibration and the orchestra of the universe and the omniverse, which is flowing through you. So make sure that your crystals are taken off at certain times and you realize that you are the crystal. We don't necessarily need the crown. You are the crown. You are the Crown Heights. Ain't that a place? Crown Heights?
New York.
Brooklyn, New York.
Yeah.
Thank you, brother.
Hey, brother. Thanks for calling in, brother.
I appreciate y'all too. Peace.
Yes, sir. All right, peace. Get to the next one. Varanda. Yeah, let's Varanda, are you there? We moving fast today, my brother. All right, he's out of here. All right, Naya or Nia. Yeah, let's Varanda, are you there? We moving fast today, my brother. All right, Naya or
Peace.
Hello.
Yes.
Let me turn this down.
Please.
How you guys doing?
Hey, how you doing, sis?
Phenomenal.
All right.
Okay, great. My question is, can you just share some thoughts about spirituality and entrepreneurship and those things combining?
Okay, the best businesses are doing it for a certain reason. Your why is very important. So when you have your business or your idea or your name, that's what it is. The next thing that's going to give it fuel is your why. Your why is the reason that you do it that can help other people. So if you say, I'm just doing this to make a lot of money, and that's okay if that's what you're doing. But if you're doing it and your why is about helping other people, that means that your energy is spiraling out to the community. You're offering the community something that they can use, something that they need, something that you see that's missing in the community. So the best, strongest, most balanced businesses are always doing something for a big why. And that why is constantly changing and growing. If your business is not changing and growing, then it's a business, but it's a busyness, right? You're doing a whole lot, but you may not be taking it to the highest level. Our business elevation is 20, 21, 22 years old now. We have no business plan. We've never had one. We have no idea what's going to happen this week. We don't know. People say, well, what's your business plan? We don't have no business plan. Well, you know, we can get one written for $5,000. We don't spend $5,000. We are flowing with this thing. It's on a flow. It's like jazz music, but you've got to constantly be changing your course. We're going to be putting together a metaphysical business entrepreneurship class soon to show folks how to level up, take it to another level without what they call the natural laws of business. We're going to use the supernatural laws of business. how to increase and how to draw in anything you desire. First, you got to know what you desire, but your why is really important. So are you an entrepreneur now?
Yes, I'm a photographer. I'm
Why?
freelancing, trying to elevate into that entrepreneurship level.
You're trying?
I am
What does try mean?
trying. How I said it means that I am working to phase out of freelancing and become a full-time entrepreneur.
Are you a full-time entrepreneur now?
Yes.
Then why would you be trying to be one? Can you imagine yourself doing what you love full-time and being passionate about it?
Definitely.
Can you imagine yourself in the law of rhythm every single day? You're pushing forward no matter whether it's good, whether it's raining or not. You know, I've heard some photographers say they can take some of the best pictures outside when it's cloudy, or in the morning, or in the evening when the sun is not as bright. So that means that when it's cloudy, right, there's something about the camera, something about the photographer, something about the person or the thing that you're taking a picture of that actually glows brighter. It gets to have more inner light. Take your inner light and let your light be where you desire to be. Don't wait for light to shine on you. You're already an entrepreneur. How could you not be? If you've had one client outside of your everyday business and it's a client that you just met somewhere, have you had clients like that?
Yeah, I actually just left a shoot. So
don't ever come on the show lying. We got to stop lying. We lie. We were taught to lie. We lie on ourselves. We tell a lie, and we feels like things got to be big, and we keep talking about my little business and small this. If you're doing it, you're doing it. It's happening right now. Your imagination is powerful. Stop shutting yourself down. Stop limiting yourself. Stop having lack in your mind about how you're at a certain point. You need to be bigger. You need to be bigger now. You're as big as you could be. Your light is showing even in the darkness right there, right now. Your name is Naya, which means light. Is that your name?
Yeah.
But you're both. You're up and down. You're high and low. You have it all in you. Naya Falls. That's a really powerful name. People will hire you based on your name. Naya Falls. Yeah, Naya Falls. She sounds famous. She's a famous photographer. Her pictures are amazing. Oh my gosh, she's freelance. Let's call her. But you got to call yourself. If you don't call yourself, what they going to call you for? Your why. Why are you doing it? That's the last question. We're going to let you go. Why?
Thank you.
Why?
Why am I doing it? To build a network in my community of professionals and help us all be able to help each other.
How many people in your community now?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure.
Is there one other person that you could name that is partially down with what you're at, what you're on?
Yes.
Do you have a network? You got to work that net. Do you hear what I'm saying? It is a network. All you need is, and when you get 3, if 2 or more are focused on the same energy, the third energy shows up. It's a magnetism thing.
Now, can I ask you a question real quick?
Yes, sir.
Do you think you're somewhat delusional?
No.
I will tell you this. Every word there's polarity in everything. So just like Dr. B said, don't think negative is a bad word. I don't want you to think the word delusional is a bad word. You know how I got here, Naya, where I'm at today? By being delusional, but in a good sense of being delusional. By believing what I thought in my mind was actually greater than what I seen with my eyes. That's some powerful shit to do. Because your eyes are telling you one thing, the sensations in your body may even tell you you're sick. It may tell you you're tired. But the man with will, the woman with a certain will, That shit overrides that programming in our body, and the programming is forced to change. Delusion is a powerful force to tap into, but in a positive sense, in the sense that where it benefits you. So I want you to go get a little delusional in your life, in a good sense, and call us back, hit us back when you tap into that delusion. Because Dr. B said you already are an entrepreneur. The first thing your ego probably told you is, I ain't no motherfucking entrepreneur. Probably the first thing. That's what happens with 99.9% of the people who are told there's something that they don't see yet with their eyes. So get a little delusional, and I look forward to talking to you again, Naya. All right.
And one more thing.
One question: Do you have any tips on it? Because I want to be able to tap into more more good delusion.
What kind of music you like?
I like older music. I like R&B.
Put on some headphones, go for a walk, and imagine your life exactly how you want it to be. Ignore whoever's around you. They may think you look, you know how you know when you're doing it right? When somebody starts looking at you like you're crazy, because you may start bopping. Your rhythm is going to change. You know you tapping into the force when your rhythm has to change when you tapping into the force. If you're walking straight like this, you're not tapped in. But if you start to you ever see, well, I live in New York. I used to see people on the train. I'd just be like, wow, they're so free. They don't care.